It's recording. Anyway, hello everybody. My name is Kate Fox, Fox Graphics Design and Marketing. Welcome. I feel I've been talking for ages already. So today, what I want to do is to whiz through some business branding and marketing tips for 2024 and beyond. Now, hopefully today I won't be coughing all the way through it. And poor Darren, he suffered this slideshow in January, and I was so ill, I had to keep putting it on mute because I was coughing all the time. So if I start coughing, you can read the points and I will put it on mute so you don't have to suffer that. So as Kerry said, I've been in business for it's the 16th year this year. Just move something around. Hang on a second. There we go. No, I don't want that. There we are. Before I was in branding and design, and somebody's not on mute. So if you could please just pop yourself on mute, otherwise it's going to be, you'll have your voice on the recording. Thank you. So before I did my degree in design, I had a career in different businesses. I was in the hotel and catering for 13 years, and I had recruitment experience and a lot of training experience, not just with hotel and catering, but long-term. I did long-term unemployed as well. So I have quite a varied background. So I bring a lot of different things to the table. So without further ado, let's move on. The next bit is I'm going to treat you to a little animation that I did a few years ago. And it makes me smile, and it just is for 1 minute. It just gives you a flavor of what Fox Graphics is about, just to brighten your Tuesday morning up. So that thing is not working. There we go. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I did that, I think it was my 10th anniversary. It was something that I did so that my branding morphed from my logo into a little fox that was made of letters, inspired by a poet who was over 100 years old. So, business tips. What I've done is, this was for the beginning of the year and for now, a refresher to see whether you some of these points can help you in 2024 moving forward. Some of them points you will know, and some of the points it'll be a refresher, and some you'll think, oh, I've not thought of, I need to check on that, or it'll be totally new. So focus on your customers. So understand and fulfill your customers' needs. When we talk about that, we're talking about the pain points. What are your customers' pain points, not what your pain points are. Stay adaptable, flexible in the market to market changes. Essential at the moment that you're agile, because the economy and the way we are at the moment, you need to be able to focus and move forward and adapt pretty quickly, not stay as you are, because the world is moving on, and it's not always exactly as you would like or you think. So you need to stay adaptable. Optimize costs, review and optimize your expenses regularly. So know what's going in and out. So make sure that you know your expenses, and if needs be, reduce your expenses, but not at the cost of the quality of the service or the product that you give. Number 4, diversify. with your product and your service range. Look at expanding into other markets to spread your risk. That all these points sort of key in with each other. And again, the last one, innovation. Again, they all key together. But if you foster a culture of innovation within your organization, hopefully you can stay ahead. In every sector these days is pretty competitive. So that's a key point to think about. So those are general business tips. And now moving onto the branding tips. And there are some, branding is what I do. It makes me hum, it makes me happy. And these are some of the brandings that I have done. And I think there's 2 people in the room that will probably recognize 2 of their brandings. So first of all, and I bang on about this all the time, Kerry is probably sick to the back teeth, be consistent with your branding. That's not just your images, but your messages as well. And in one of the rooms today, I did my killer sentence, which is about 30 seconds. And that is part of my branding, because everywhere I go, I say that and I repeat, repeat, repeat. And it's always the same. And it's always the same message, so that it's linked with my brand and what I do. 7th point is stay authentic. Those 2 things, be consistent and authentic, especially with digital marketing and the social media now. Don't be a robot. And we've got AI coming as well. Well, it's arrived. Remember to be authentic and to communicate honestly and genuinely. And one of the ways to do that is by telling stories. People don't want to be sold at. And it's much easier if you can package what you do or your service or some client information or some form of communication into the package of a story, because people like a story, and that we're human beings. And we mustn't forget that we're human beings. We were talking about that earlier. Stand out. So how do you stand out and be different? Well, if you are consistent, stay authentic, tell stories, and make sure you highlight what makes your brand unique. And part of what I did last year was I decided to do a photo shoot, and I had and I used to hate it, personal branding, but because my consultancy is now changed, I have changed how I operate. I had this photo shoot, and you'll see my pictures everywhere. And I am the unique bit of my business. So there we go. Engage community. So get a group of businesses around you that are your fan club and support you. It's essential also for your whatever size of business you are. But if you're a smaller business, it's for your sanity. You want to have good people around you. And this will support you with your social media, your events, online forums. So there we go. I'm not doing this in 10 minutes. We're on to, it's going to be a few more minutes because we've got more time today. So there we go. So that is branding, and on to marketing tips. Number 11 is optimize online presence. Unfortunately, digital marketing and online presence and social media, SEO, content marketing to increase your visibility, it's here to stay. So whether you like it or not, unfortunately, you have to do it. So you personalize your content. So if you're working with different sectors that you are your target audience, maybe you've got 4 or 5 different sectors that you're targeting, make the communication not generic to all. Try and really make it specific for that group, for that target audience, and you will probably have more success. Partner with influencers if you are B2C, more so than B2B, but B2B, it's fine. I've had people contacting me because of my position in business, if I will help promote their products. but I partner with other marketing people and other businesses to support. And by having influencers in your life, in your business, you can get a wider reach. Video, I personally feel that video and animation, especially video, are essential in today's market, because the way social media is and the way digital marketing is, you get more brownie points, and people are by the robots, and you will then be given more visibility by if you use video, but also it's buying human to human, it's talking people to people, and we're all nosy and we want to see what's on the video. And it's the other thing is, because of technology and you're scrolling down, it's easier to listen than to read a whole blog or a whole load of stuff. And people's concentration span is only very, very small now. Maybe you've got 3-4 seconds, if you're lucky, before people either scroll on or listen or not. Video is good, and embrace your fear of being a broadcaster. Embrace have a balance of professional video and video that you can do yourself, either via Zoom or somebody holding it, or you do it yourself on your phone. Mix it up. It's the key message for video. And finally, on marketing tips, email marketing. To reach and engage customers effectively. Now, I'm on the fence with this. I agree with it and I don't agree with it. I think the key point is that if you're going to do it, you need a good strategy. You need to ask people to opt in, and you need to not bombard and sell at people. So good ones that work, the more time and effort and focus that you put in on it, the better results hopefully you will get from it. So marketing tips, and finally, these are just a few little bits. Kerry, we're up to about 13 minutes now. I just popped these in because in January, I was listening to everybody, and some of these points I have been advised by accountants or financial experts over the years. And I found that when things get a bit sticky, these are the points that have helped me stay in business. So I just thought I would share them with you. Budget wisely, develop and stick to a budget that covers expenses and allows for growth. I personally found that very useful because I could end up spending money on everything. And it's quite good if I've actually made a decision that how I'm going to operate. And I find my little mouth says, and my voice says, I haven't budgeted for that. I'm so sorry, I can't pay you for that. And it helps you not fall down a hole too quick. Monitor your cash flow, know what's going in and what's going out. Don't be afraid of your numbers, and don't be afraid to stop things or start things, or to manage that. And most importantly, build an emergency fund. I have always had a little pot somewhere, so when things get a little bit dear, right, okay, we need to I have got a backup. It's called Plan B. Reduce debt if you've got any debt, or anything along those lines. Have a little focus on that. And at the end of the day, if all else fails, go and talk to a flipping expert, because they're wonderful and they're not scary. So there we go. So those are all my tips. I will breathe in a second. There we go. By implementing these straightforward strategies, businesses can prioritize customers, differentiate themselves, and effectively engage with their audience, leading to, hopefully, success. So there we go. Those little icons at the bottom are on my website. They're free. It's an ebook there for my survival tips, which I did during COVID. And also there's a blog about the 5 most important things or something in marketing. So, and that is me. Thank you. I hope you got some little nuggets from there. I did chunt on a bit more than I than I normally do, but I knew we had some more time. And if there are any questions, we'll go back into the room and we can go from there. And look forward to getting to know you all better and doing those one-to-ones. And there's my website and mobile number. So thank you very much. That's Kate